Dwight's preparing to live stream the meeting. I'm really glad I didn't forget that. It's doing what we want. You know, these technical things. All right. There. I think we're gonna really go now. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. For the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Nice.
He's not sure.
Woo!
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. It's grand just holding your hand. We're riding along with a song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're riding along with a song in wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Hooray!
Yay! Yeah. So, turn off my phone there. Yeah. So my teacher, one of my singing teachers, Ann Hampton Calloway, says that performances are like those handmade fabrics where the imperfections are part of the beauty. And it's what makes it live music, right? So we're very happy to be singing and performing live for you tonight. We wish that we had you in a real audience, but it's wonderful that we're on Zoom because it means we can have friends from all over the country, maybe even all over the world, who knows? And I just want to reintroduce myself. I'm Isabel Walcott, and this is our holiday concert. And on guitar, I have Perry Smith. And we are going to sing a little bit more. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. It's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's a time for play. It's a whipped cream day. I wait for it the whole year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees. And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. You're shining so your nose won't freeze. Oh, the world is your snowball. See how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball just for a song. Get out and roll it along. Oh, it's a yum, yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? In winter, it's a marshmallow world. Snowball, see how it grows, that's how it goes. Whenever it snows, the world is your snowball, just for a song. Get out and roll it along. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Bravo!
Hey. Hey, thanks for the fun applause. Maybe it's much too early in the game. But I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night. Welcoming in the new year. New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you receive. But in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. What are you doing New Year's Yay. Thank you. I just wanted to say again, this is Perry Smith on guitar. Anybody who wants to do some holiday tips, it's Perry Smith Music on Venmo. Did I get that right? If you guys use Venmo. And if you don't, you can download it. VENMO. Yes, they're not one of our sponsors yet. but maybe someday. I'm giving them some free advertising. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten, twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year and it wouldn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying, I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kiss me again, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, gave it away. This year, to save me from tears. All righty.
Yay.
Thank you for your applause. So I am now going to say a few words about our next song. It is Good King Wenceslas. Everybody's favorite, right? Is this not everybody's favorite? I believe it is. So the man we know as Good King Wenceslas was actually Wenceslas I, the Duke of Bohemia. And he went to churches and he gave alms to the poor very generously, especially to widows, orphans, prisoners, and those afflicted by every difficulty. Unfortunately, some people didn't like him. Like his own family, he didn't get along with his brother. And so on the orders of his brother, he was assassinated. His brother had his henchmen incapacitate him. And then when there was no risk to him himself, he ran him through with a lance. I'm sorry if there are children present, but this is a long time ago. Sometimes grown-ups treat each other meanly. He wasn't promoted from the Duke of Bohemia to the King of Bohemia until the Holy Roman Emperor Otto I gave him the title a few years after his death. So his Saint's Day is a public holiday in the Czech Republic. And the English words to this carol were written in 1853 by a man named John Mason Neale. The melody, however, is a 13th century tune called Tempus Adest Floridum, in praise of the spring, which eventually will come. So this carol celebrates the long tradition of charitable giving at Christmas time, holiday time, a tradition that we carry on today. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Hither, page, and stand by me, if thou know'st it telling, yonder peasant, who is he, where and what his dwelling? Sire, he lives a good league hence, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes fountain. Tread thou in them boldly, thou shalt find the winter's rage freeze thy blood less coldly. Ba ba da dee dee da dee 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 da dee dee da ba ba da da dee da 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 ba da 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 dee 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 da dee da. In his master's steps he trod, where the snow lay dinted. Heat was in the very side which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian folk, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor, shall yourselves find blessing.
Woo! Nice rendition.
There he is, good King Wenceslas of Bohemia.
That was
One of the
great.
first Bohemians. We are now coming to the Christmas portion of our program, the one where we talk about angels and what they came to tell people around the 24th, or the winter equinox. Angels, we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing inspire your heavenly song. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee, Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. God and earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With the angelic host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Christ my highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time, behold him come, offspring of the Virgin's womb. Veiled in flesh, the Godhead seen, hailed incarnate deity. Pleased as man with man to dwell, Jesus our Emmanuel. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hail the heaven-born Prince of Peace, hail the Son of Righteousness. Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he leaves his glory by, born that man no more may die. Born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Bravo!
Yay!
That was lovely.
We're making up some medleys, guys.
I like that one.
I didn't want anybody to get bored, so.
Oh, shoot.
Singing
Here we
along.
go, white eggs.
Yay. All right. We got a slow one, and it's in French. This is actually written by the man who composed the ballet Giselle. His name was Adolphe Charles Adam, and he wrote it for a poem called Cantique de Noel by Placide Cappeau de Roquemort. I think you're going to recognize it. And the English version is written by John Sullivan Dwight, who was an American musicologist and also minister. Minuit chrétien, c'est l'heure solennelle où l'homme Dieu descendit jusqu'à nous pour effacer la tâche originelle et de son père arrêter le courroux. Le monde entier tressaille d'espérance en cette nuit qui lui donne un sauveur. Peuple à genoux, attends ta délivrance. Noël, Noël, voici le Rédempteur. Noël, Noël, voici le Rédempteur. Le Rédempteur a pris tout en clave, la terre est libre et le ciel est ouvert. Il voit un frère où n'était qu'un esclave, l'amour unit ce qu'enchaîne et le fer, qui lui dira notre reconnaissance, c'est pour nous tout ce qui est né. Peuple debout, chante ta délivrance. Noël, Noël, chantons le Rédempteur. Noël, Noël, chantons le the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its
their Amazon brand one.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Love that.
Hold on.
Nice.
Much, guys. So, listen, we're coming to the end of our program. We got one song left. And after that one song, I'm going to approach the camera. I'm getting to that age where I need glasses to see up close. Hopefully a couple of other yous are there too. So there's enough of a crowd. We're gonna make a couple of breakout rooms. And you guys can talk with each other. But first, let's get ready for Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle jangle, oh what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle jangle, oh what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Ba-ba-da-da-dee-da-da, Santa Claus comes tonight.